What's up, you guys? Welcome back and welcome if you're new. In today's video, I have my cousin's truck on this side and I have my Tacoma on this side. We're going to be doing a quick comparison on the two. We both have locked off-road shocks. The only difference is mine has a long travel kit, his has a mid travel kit. So we're going to be comparing both of them and we just want to go ahead and see what the difference is exactly. So if you guys are interested, make sure to stay tuned. And at the end of the video, we're going to give you guys some price comparison as well. So if you guys are interested in buying one of these kits, stay tuned. Before we get to the testing, I wanted to let you guys know exactly what suspension I have and exactly what suspension my cousin has. And I also want to let you guys know, today's video is not going to be super long. It's not going to be super in-depth. This is kind of more for me and him just to kind of see the differences, because the price comparison on both kits is crazy different. So I'll tell you guys the price right now as well. But basically what we're going to be doing today is, right now we're at Cleghorn, if you guys do know where that's at. We're going to be doing some flex tests right here just to kind of get the differences. That way, if you guys are also in the market in either one, you guys can kind of see. And then after here, we're going to go to somewhere out in the sand where we want to go ahead and test out the suspension as well, just to kind of see the differences there and see how fast I could go versus how fast he can go. So if you guys are interested, of course, stay tuned. But just to start off, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I have on mine. So this is my 2020 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road 4x4. In the front, I do have a Total Chaos 2+ long travel kit. And then I also have locked off-road 2.5 long travel coilovers with remote reservoirs and adjusters. I also have bypasses from locked off-road in the front. So that whole setup is meant to take in abuse. It's meant to go fast. For the rear, I do have a locked off-road 14-inch long travel shocks. These are triple bypasses. So this one, you do have to do like a whole relocation and a bunch of other things to make that work on a Tacoma. And then I do have archive leaf springs with the shackles and everything like that. So now let's just go ahead and go to my cousin's truck and show you what he has. So the cool thing about today is my cousin also has a 2020 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road 4x4. And why I say it's pretty cool is because we have literally the identical trucks. In the front, he does have 2.5 coilovers with remote reservoirs and adjusters, a rough country upper control arm, and that's going to be for the front. That's a mid-travel kit, which is probably something most of you guys already got. And of course, it's from Locked Off-Road, so shout out to them. For the rear, he does have an Old Man Emu leaf pack. And then with that, he does have Locked Off-Road Tundra shocks. And those do also come with the remote reservoir and adjusters, and they are from Locked Off-Road. So I know for the rear is also a little bit different than maybe what you guys would get. The only difference between these is they're a little bit more beefier and you get a little bit more travel out of them than a regular Tacoma shock. So that's going to be kind of the differences between what we have, but we both are running shocks from Locked Off-Road. Now, as far as the price differences, in case you guys are curious at home, for my Tacoma setup, it runs a little bit closer to $15,000 with everything installed. As far as with his setup, it runs a little bit over $4,000 with everything installed. Now that you saw the differences in suspension and I gave you guys the differences in pricing, as you guys can see, it's quite different. So right now, as you guys can see behind me, we do have some mogul spots, which are going to be pretty cool. I'm going to have my cousin go up this first, and we're going to just see how his truck flexes out, and then I'll have my truck go up this same spot, and we'll just kind of see the differences. I may also let him drive my truck, just so that way it's the same driver, kind of same situations, and then I'll record for you guys. So let's get it. So I know on camera you're not going to be able to really see what we're looking at, but right behind me, if you guys have ever been to Cleghorn, this is basically the Edison Hill, and some of these spots are really mogul, so that's where we're going to be doing our flex test. I'm going to have my cousin go first, so let's get it. Let's try to show you as best as we can the flex. So as you guys can see, this is going to be a little bit more flex than what you'd get out of a regular Tacoma shock. And keep in mind, we are going to both have our rear locker turned on. So as you can see, looks really good. He's doing it like nothing. And then right now I'm going to have him do another test on the other side where that one also gets a little bit more mogul. So there it is. So we just did this hill right here. I'm going to have him do that hill now. That one's a little bit more mogul, especially in the beginning. And then after that, I'll have him come down as well. So we're going to have him test that out and see how that goes. I'm pretty sure one of his tires are going to lift, and that's where we'll get the comparison, his versus mine, to see if it even lifts or not. But let's check it out. So have them go nice and slow. And once again, the rear locker is turned on, just to give you guys an idea. So it is lifting there. Lifting on the other side. Not much, but it's pretty good. I've seen other Tacomas come through here and they start three-wheeling like crazy, so that's not too bad actually. Front wheels up over there. And just like that, made it through. So right now he's gonna go ahead and get turned around, and then we'll have him also come back down. That way you guys can kind of get an idea from the front and the rear. Same thing, I'm pretty sure his is gonna have through-wheel motion, where mine, it shouldn't have that. It usually stays pretty planted through this section. I've came through here a bunch of times, but we'll find out right now. And I'm trying to go into the hole just to kind of give you guys a better video as to how crazy it is right here. Most trucks just struggle, end up getting stuck. I've seen 4Runners try doing this line and it's sad. I feel bad. Nothing against 4Runners, but I just don't think they're made for this type of stuff. So back wheel is a little bit up. There it is. Just like that. And his rear wheel is poking up right now. I can see it in person, but he's doing it like nothing. So once again, if you guys are thinking of getting like a setup on your Tacoma and you guys just want to go mid-travel, I'd recommend getting that Tundra rear shock. It doesn't matter what company you go with. We just chose locked, but I would recommend doing that. So let's just see how mine does now. I'm gonna have my cousin drive my truck now, and we're gonna do exactly the same testing. And you're gonna see the cool thing about like long travel is, it is in the name. It's a long travel kit. So it's gonna flex out a lot more than just a regular mid-travel. Yes, it is a lot more expensive, but it allows you to kind of go a little bit more extreme off-road. As you guys can see, it's just flexing out with no problem. Man, that thing looks good. And there it is, just like that. Super simple, nothing too hard. Let's go ahead and now go see on the second test. Another thing about long travel is, as far as for the front, the wheels do poke out a lot more than your regular mid-travel kit. So that's what gives it that wide stance. So if you guys are looking for something like that, go ahead and spend the money and you're good to go. So I think on this second take, this is where we're gonna actually see the difference in the kits. So we're trying out that second section here. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna get some through-wheel motion. Yeah, there it is. But as you guys can see, it's not as much. So, and then also keep in mind, my wheel setup, I need a little bit wider wheels, like that poke out more. Right now I have a -12. I need a -38 to allow it to fully flex, because right now it's actually hitting my shocks. So that's not even the full potential of them. Keep that in mind as well. Now to get you guys the front view, let's see what happens now. So you can see my front wheels even droop way more than the regular kits that everyone else gets. So that's the cool thing. You get a lot more travel in the front, a lot more travel in the rear. Look at that rear. You got a lot more up travel as well. So up travel and down travel is increased with a kit like this, as you guys can see. And cool thing with the long travel kit is it'll give you a wider stance overall. So as you can see, my wheels do stick out a lot more than a regular Tacoma. You can see that there. So that's something else. If you guys do want something like a wide stance like that, a lot more travel, long travel kit is the way to go. So we've made it out to Rizo Road. It's a pretty cool spot if you guys do have like an ATV or any off-road vehicle, something like a dirt bike or anything like that. It's pretty fun out here. Right now we're gonna be doing a quick test. We're gonna be going through these whoops right here. I know on camera you're not gonna be able to see how, I guess, deep they are, but stay tuned. Let's see how fast I can get through it. All right, let's see. We're at 20 so far, 30. We're at 40. Okay, so it looks like 40 is max. Okay, so right now we're at 20. It's already getting a lot of wheel hop. These whips are no joke, you guys. They're pretty big. Like, no joke. Okay, so the first time when we got the first shot, I was going about 40. Right now it was a little over 30. That was even that was intense. Damn. All right, let's see how the mid travel does.
Miles. I can press 30.
30? So right now we did finish up with the whoops. We also just went through the sand dunes. Nothing crazy. He's crazy. I don't want to break my truck anymore, so I gotta be a baby now. I'm just kidding. But overall, I mean, seeing the long travel versus, of course, the mid travel, same exact shocks. What do you think?
It's a big difference. Even I know in the price too, it reflects. That's why they're way expensive than a mid travel truck.
And then the cool thing about him speaking on this is he's driven both in many scenarios, not just today. It's my cousin. We've gone out many times, so he kind of knows already the differences. We ourselves just kind of wanted to see it side by side. I know this wasn't a true test. Maybe if this video does good, down the road we'll make like an actual review testing on them, just to kind of go a little bit more in depth on exact specs, on exact testing. We'll get better video for you guys. Today was literally just for fun, just a day to hang out. We figured why not do this since we're both here. So right now we're basically done, and I know it's probably a short video, but I mean, what do you think as far as my kit? Who would this kind of like be catered to?
Any who like to go fast, either dunes, desert, that's a perfect kit to go with.
Yeah, and then in my opinion, for someone that just wants to go literally off-road and doesn't want to break the bank but wants a pretty good kit, you of course can go with his. So if you do want to purchase any of this, make sure to check it out in the description box below. If you guys did like today's quick video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
JesseRizo is here for you. It's here for you. Like I said, it's super simple. Please feel free to subscribe.